To understand why it occurs, it is important to firstly understand what is used to manufacture a mirror. To give it its reflective properties, a mirror is essentially a sheet of glass with a metallic backing. Generally speaking, a mirror was once made with the back of a sheet of glass coated in silver, overcoated with copper, and finally top coated in paint. These days, copper is rarely used as a component of mirror. Today, mirrors are made with a silver or sometimes aluminium backing and finally top coated in paint. Experts in the field have reported that this new process of mirror making makes mirrors more susceptible to delamination. As can be seen from this photograph, regardless of the process, mirrors retain an exposed edge where moisture and impurities can enter. So what are the main causes of mirror delamination? Moisture entering the exposed edge is a major factor in the delamination of a mirror. This moisture can be as a result of humidity in the air or is most likely from condensation in bathrooms. Mirrors in bathrooms are more susceptible to delamination as condensation builds on the surface and runs down the face of the glass into the frame. Unsealed or aging mirror frames can retain water, meaning the exposed edge can be continually wet. Cleaning chemicals pose one of the greatest risks when it comes to mirror delamination. Many of these cleaning products contain harsh chemicals such as ammonium and alcohol. When these chemicals come into contact with the mirror's edge, they can accelerate the delamination process. In this clip, a cleaning chemical is applied and heads southwards towards the mirror frame. Even if the cleaning product is wiped off, residual chemical will be deposited on the bottom mirror edge by condensation. Corrosion is what we see as the next main cause of mirror delamination. Simply put, moisture plus oxygen plus the metal backing equals corrosion. We see the final cause of delamination on glass to be a poor glass edge finish, which allows moisture and impurities an easy access point. It has taken 6 years of research to formulate Glastion Mirror Edge Sealer. Glastion is a single pack system that gives a clear finish with unparalleled adhesion to glass. Glastion is a durable, quick cure sealer that provides a physical moisture and chemical barrier to the mirror's edge. Its thick consistency allows a film build on the sharp edges of the mirror. Glastion is compatible with silicone and contains UV inhibitors. When applied to an exposed laminated glass or mirror's edge, Glastion becomes virtually invisible. Any imperfections in the glass are easily infilled by the thick coating. In this video, Glastion has been applied to the centre panel of this piece of PVB interlayer to demonstrate the flexibility of the product. Glastion allows thermal expansion and movement of laminated glass and mirrors. In this video, the same piece of PVB interlayer is sprayed with water to show Glastion's waterproofing capabilities. Note the water sprayed on the treated area beads off the PVB. Glastion comes in a paint tin in different sizes depending on whether it's domestic or it's commercial use. Once the tin is open, you can see that the product is a thick, clear consistency. When applied to a mirror's edge, Glastion will do 20 lineal metres twice per 100 mils. This is a 6mm thick mirror panel that we are now going to treat with Glastion. It is critical to coat the edge where the painted surface meets the glass edge as shown. It is recommended Glastion continue at least 5mm either side of this sharp edge. Glastion is touch dry in 15 minutes. Once it is touch dry, a second coat is ready to be applied. Here the cured edge is sprayed with water to demonstrate Glastion's waterproofing capabilities. Glastion has undergone rigorous independent testing by Bureau Veritas. The samples underwent salt chamber testing at high heat, constant humidity, whilst being sprayed with the salt solution. Glastion treated mirror and laminated glass panels were compared with untreated ones. After 240 hours, there was evidence of delamination and bubbling in the untreated laminated glass samples, whereas the Glastion treated samples were sound. The same was the case with the mirror samples which were tested. The salt chamber testing continued well beyond the standard 168-hour test until 718 hours had expired. At this time, the Glastion coating was still in sound condition with excellent waterproofing capability. Samples of Glastion were sent to AGC Flat Glass Global in their testing facilities in Indonesia and Denmark. This testing was to determine Glastion's compatibility with AGC's mirror range. As a result of the successful testing, Glastion has now been endorsed by AGC Flat Glass as a compatible sealer to their mirror edging. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this instructional video. If you've got any inquiries, you can email sales@actioncorrosion.com.au or toll-free number in Australia 1300 731 311.